You study 10th standard, you do 12th standard, you get into a professional degree, your life is settled. That's a myth. No one settles down in life here. So once inside the medical school, I was the weakest student in class. I'll tell you. In school, you are the class topper. You are the college school topper. But once you go inside the medical school, you are the last person in class, because every time you bump into someone, either he's a state topper or a district topper. I was just a school topper. So I got depressed. I went and told my mom that, okay, now your dream is done. I've become a doctor. Let me quit. Let me go and choose something like engineering, or let me become an architect. My mother said, no. If you are into a position, if you are put into a situation, and if you are meant to be there, be there. Wait, because you are a big picture in the making. There may be individual colors in your life. Don't try to understand the picture beforehand. Only when the picture is complete, you will know that this happened for this reason, both good and bad. One single color doesn't make a good picture. Taking this as an inspiration, I decided to continue my medical schooling. But things were not easy as I thought, because the race is completely different. So I decided, instead of being competitive, let me be creative. Let me go behind creation. Competition no longer works, because everyone is competent. So now, what next was my question. There are two lessons which I took from there. Lesson number 1. No tree remains in season always. Every tree has its own soil, own season, and it will give fruits in different seasons. Now imagine a garden having different trees that gives you different fruits in different seasons. Obviously you're going to have fruits all the seasons. Then I applied it in my life. Then why should I go with one single career? Will one single career help me? Yes, being a doctor will give you a status in the society, but will it really help you in the long term? So I came up with a concept called as career portfolio or career ecosystem. Something which was not known that time, but today the scientists in Harvard and all top universities are researching. I did it. It was totally a chance discovery in my life. I decided to develop a career ecosystem in such a way that 10 years from now on, how will people recognize me? Will it be a doctor practicing this, that, or is it going to be totally different? Now, second lesson. Again, as I told you, a big picture has different colors. Now, how am I going to make my life more colorful? So, I kept these two questions in my mind. Who am I? And what am I doing here all this year? Over a period of time, I realized this. Who am I? I am a big picture in the making. But what am I doing here? Well, the answer was, I'm here to explore my potential. So every day I took it as a goal to live my life to the fullest potential. Every day I used to ask this question, what are you going to do something new in your life? And scientifically speaking, I came across two principles from my journals. Number 1, it takes only 21 days to either make or break a habit. And it takes only 21 days to learn a new skill. And scientifically, it takes only 1 year to master any skill. I may not be knowing music in January, but if I consistently practice, I know that I can be a mass prophet at the end of 365th day. And importantly, there is one life principle which I learned. Either you can take the pain of discipline, or you can take the pain of guilt or regret. It's a choice. Either we go for the pain of discipline, or we go for the pain of regret. Keeping all this in mind, I started working day and night. From morning till evening, I used to be in the medical school, learning everything related to medicine, and that was my day ended there in the hospital. Beyond that, I started doing internships and working in different organizations. My first job was as a writer. Then I worked as a freelance journalist. Then I started writing scripts for movies, documentaries, and short films. And that gave me exposure into the film industry, and I started working as an associate cameraman, then associate director, then I started acting in movies, acting in shows, then I started modeling, and slowly I moved into something called as the creativity, or the neuroscience of creativity. Parallelly, I started learning languages, and I came up with my own theory of learning languages. So today, little by little, step by step, I developed some 21 careers. It is like having a garden with 21 trees that gives you fruits in all 21 seasons. And to summarize, if you would ask me, who am I? I may not be a paladin, but I am what I am.